Hello, my name is Eleanor. The piece that I just played is called The Wild Horseman by Schumann. This piece can be played relatively fast because this is about a horseman running wild in the countryside. I was playing it at a speed of 95. In the next couple of minutes, I would like to share with you how I practiced this piece according to my teacher's instructions. By the way, she's the best teacher in the world. The most important thing to remember is that if we want to progress fast, we need to practice very slowly and phrase by phrase. So, to start with, I would practice at a speed of 70 and slowly move towards 95, or even more when I'm confident about all the details, dynamics and rhythms in my practice. This piece is in A minor. The form of this piece is ABA, which means the piece can be divided into 3 sections, where the first section is from bar 1 to 8, and we call it A section. The second section is from bar 9 to 16 with a different melody, and we call it B section. The third section is from bar 17 to 24. It has the same melody as the first section. That's why we call it A section again. Now, let's look at section A, first phrase, the right hand melody. These are mainly staccatos except the 2 slurs in the middle. There are a few ways to play staccatos. One way is to have your fingers on the keyboard and then you do a quick jump using your wrist. That would produce a light sound like a ballerina on her tippy toes. I'm going to show you this by playing the first 2 bars. However, given the piece is mimicking the horse galloping, I would be using a different method instead, which is a fast attack from slightly above the keyboard and hits the note quickly from a 45-degree angle to produce a heavier and more energetic sound. I'm going to show you this by playing the same first 7 notes. For the left-hand chords, I'm using the softer version of the staccato, lifting from the keyboard. I'm now playing the first 2 bars on my left hand. For the right-hand slur, I start with double gesture and make a soft at the end of the slur. For example, for bar number 2, the E and C will sound like this. Now, I'm going to play section A, bar 1 to bar 8, slowly. Right hand first, left hand second, and both hands together. For section B, the melody is now with the left hand. I want to make sure the melody can be heard clearly, and in order to do that, my right hand cannot be overpowering. The left hand can use fast attack staccatos for the melody, and the right hand can use the softer staccatos for the chords. We use the same techniques for the slurs in this section. For example, for bar 10, the C and A will sound like this. Now, I'm going to play section B from bar 9 to bar 16, slowly. Right hand first, left hand second, and both hands together. section A, which is bar 17 to bar 24. I'm going to do both hands at the same time because this section is exactly the same as the first section. There are two things I find quite useful to remember when I'm practicing. Number one is to remember breathing between phrases, just like when we talk. There's a break between sentences with a comma or a full stop. Number two is to remember relaxing my shoulder and my wrists. If my wrists are tense, the sound will also be tense. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'll see you next time.